Hey guys, how's it going? The guys are about to come and remove the forms of the patio and the walkway today, which is very, very exciting. Brent and I are about to leave though, so I don't know if we'll actually get to capture any of it on camera. But when we get back, all of the forms are going to be removed, and it sounds like they're going to be cleaning up all of the dust that's on here also. So that's very, very exciting. Perfect timing because we have rain on the forecast. So they're going to be able to remove everything today and get this place cleaned up, which means that we can start putting the gazebo back, and we can put the plants back up, and we can start decorating and put the patio furniture up, which is just so exciting. I'm very, 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 very excited about this. So the patio, the walkway, I cannot wait to be able to I can't wait to do this walk. This is gonna be so exciting. Next step will be starting to build our fence that we've got to get built. And then we're waiting for a gate to get made. And then hopefully in like a week, maybe a week and a half, this will all be done. Fingers crossed for me. But I cannot wait to be able to walk back here. I don't wanna walk back here. It's so funny, I can see a cat walked here. See all that? That's definitely a cat. Hopefully there's not little cat prints on there. I don't know. I don't think there will be cat prints on here, but I cannot wait to be able to walk this and then walk back there. It's going to be so magical. And then I cannot wait to get all of this planted up. It needs it so bad. They just texted me and said that they're going to be here around noon today, so we might be back for all of the work, which is very exciting. Hopefully we'll be back in time for that. It's 9 right now. We have a meeting at 10. We should be back by the time they get here. That's so cool. We made it back in time. These guys are already working. They must have just got here too. I'm standing on the new walkway. That's a really weird sentence to say. It looks really good though, and the guys left. There's just a few minor issues. They pointed those out, and they said that they can come back and fix them, so that shouldn't be an issue. One is the stamp kind of got like moved when they laid it down one time, and so it messed up one little area. They're gonna come back and fill in, but they have to wait for it to fully cure, they said. And then there's another area that we saw that kind of has like some weird coloration on it, so I'm gonna send them that photo, and I'm sure it won't be an issue for them to fix that either. So we're gonna move the gazebo back now. That's what's gonna happen. Brent and I are gonna move that giant gazebo. We bought these like wheel caster things to try to maneuver it, and so we're gonna put it on some boards, and then we're gonna lay boards down on here and just gonna roll it. Fingers crossed for us. But it feels so good to be able to walk here and, I don't know, not be muddy, not have loose gravel. And then here is the step up right up to this. So just one step up here and then one step up to the door to the house. Very happy how that looks. This is the area that was messed up that they said that they're going to come back and fix. Honestly, we didn't really notice it until they pointed it. It looks worse on camera. We didn't notice it until they pointed it out. But see, the stamp kind of moved a little bit. So they're going to come back. They'll fill in all of the wrong pieces right here. So like all of that line will get filled in. Shouldn't be an issue. You won't even notice it. And then there's like weird coloration that happened right there. I just don't know if like no powder got put on right there or something. So we'll see. I mean, it's not going to be the end of the world because this area is where the couch is going to go right. It's going to go right here. So you will literally never see it. So I don't think it's going to end up ever being an issue or something that ever bothers us. But I do want to send it to them and see if they can possibly fix that. We are planning on staining the entire thing. I want it to be kind of like a light gray, like some dark, some light colors to it. I want it to have kind of like a variance to it. They showed me some photos of some options. So I would like to be able to stain that. Also, that is concrete. That is on the fence. That's going to stay there. But annoying, yes. The world's biggest issue, no, we're going to grow creeping fig along the entire fence. So eventually you will never even see it, and it'll never be a thought in my brain ever again, probably in a year's time. Never even going to think about that. We are planning to limb up all of the trees like we did with these three. And then I want that whole wall to be creeping fig. I think that would be really, really pretty. And you can see this is a super huge area now. This is going to be like an outdoor L-shaped kitchen up to probably right about to that line right there. So we're gonna have a nice little outdoor kitchen area. We're gonna put a barbecue in. We've got conduit right here. And then we also have conduit that comes out the ground right there for electrical and water. So we're gonna be able to have an outdoor outlet for TV, lights, whatever we wanna do. So I think we're gonna try to move this now. Yeah. Got it? No. Did you take your muscle juice today? Okay, we're gonna grab the level now, just to make sure that the legs are straight because the thing's been moved around so much, so we're pretty sure it's not super level. So he's grabbing the level to check that out, and we did decide to rotate it. So originally it was this way, so it was longer this way. We're gonna try it out this way, see how we like it. It's definitely different, and it's gonna be a completely different view, but ultimately we think it'll be better, and it's going to give a wider walkway here for getting like gorilla carts and trash cans and whatever through this area because it was a little snug before, and then that just kind of creates a little bit more functional patio space, we've decided. The day is ending and it started raining on us. But we got the gazebo moved, we got it leveled. Brent is running the power and electrical right now. And then hopefully that means that we can get the furniture from here and there off of the walkways and we can bring it in here really quick. That'll just kind of be the first start of getting this area cleaned up because it's it's looking better now, which is really good. Oh, also, I used the pressure washer and I got off the cement off the fence. It's over there. So you can see, look, I got the cement off the fence. It came off actually really, really easy. So it was no big deal. Sorry, you're in the rain. It is thoroughly pouring down rain, but we got the patio set up. We don't have the curtains in there. We don't have we don't have the TV set up. We don't have a lot of things done, but we have lights and we have the furniture and we're soaking wet. So we did decide to actually switch the orientation of the couch altogether. We thought originally it would be good over there, but it just felt a little too claustrophobic with the chairs on this side, and it just felt wrong. So this will be nice because then you can sit on the couch, be able to watch the TV. It's going to go in this corner, and you can look out to the garden. So when you're sitting here, this is going to be your view when you're sitting here. That's so crazy. And then when you're sitting in the chairs over here, this is your view. Not bad. And so everyone will actually have a really good view of the TV when we're sitting here. Before, that wasn't the case. This works so much better. Well, we are thoroughly soaked. The patio is done. The forms are off. The gazebo is back on. We're sitting here, and if you drive by right now, you could just basically come hang out with us. Please don't come hang out with us, but I'm just saying it's very open to the public. Next up is going to be working on the fence before we work on filling in for the siding. We had to take off some of the trim around the house, around the doors. We had to take the gutter off, and so before we do any of that, we're going to work on the fence and get the fence back up. We have a gate being made. Hopefully that's going to be here in like a week's time. Fingers crossed for us on that. But we have a lot more cleanup to do, but it feels so crazy to be sitting here on this patio. And I cannot believe that they got to take the forms off, which meant that we got to put the gazebo back today. We were afraid it was going to be a little bit harder than it was to put the gazebo back. We put the gazebo on these casters and then we wheeled it up like a little homemade ramp out of the fence boards. That worked. It was fine. Ideally, maybe a different situation. I decided to make an executive choice to not show you guys the way that we did that because it was questionable. OSHA approved. Oh, definitely not OSHA approved, as Brent's saying. So I think this is where we say goodbye because I can't do anything else because it's raining. So this was probably a very short video. So thanks so much for hanging out with us today. If you haven't had the chance to, maybe today's the day you hit that subscribe button. Thanks so much for visiting our garden. We'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. You want to say bye? He doesn't want to be on camera, so I just was hoping he would just say goodbye. Just kidding. We spent a few minutes and we got the power in and we are getting the TV set up. So this will be so crazy to be able to just sit out here and have a really nice patio. That's the whole look right there. Not too shabby, right? So you can see how much room there is over here. So when you enter, it doesn't feel so claustrophobic, which was the issue. We extended the patio out. I think it's like 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet is what we gained on that side. So And then rotating the gazebo is really nice because all of this was coming this way, and this just makes a more welcoming entrance into the garden. What I will do is I'm going to end up putting like the Kilmarnock willow tree right here. And then I will probably put like, I don't know, I think it would actually be really cute to put like a little round table, like an entry table right there. And then over there where the ladder is, that's going to be the area where we do our outdoor kitchen. And then we're probably going to hang the curtains back up right here. So that way when we're sitting here, we're not just getting cooked by the sun.